do my 30-week pregnancy vlog. I am currently 31 weeks and 2 days, so I'm going to be recapping on my week 30 of my pregnancy. Let me start out. I wanted to start out with my symptoms that I had for week 30. First one is I've been so out of breath. Feels like I can't breathe the majority of the time. It feels like I'm gasping for air. I try, you know, putting multiple pillows under my head at night to sleep, which I can't do. Try, you know, laying on my side, laying on my other side. Nothing really helps. So I do notice that certain days she lays certain ways, and I feel like I can breathe better. So obviously it's just something I'm going to have to deal with until she's born. Another one is I'm having major leg cramps at night. I mean, I will wake up and just have leg cramp after leg cramp after leg cramp. I only really notice them during the nighttime. During the daytime, my legs are kind of tingly, almost like restless leg syndrome. I don't know if it's just my, you know, the extra blood flow, just the circulation. I'm not really sure what it is, but I have been having that. Also have been having occasional headaches. I do drink caffeine. I wasn't able to stop drinking caffeine. Whenever I first found out I was pregnant, I had horrible withdrawals, so I still drink caffeine. And I hadn't you know, had caffeine for a couple days, and I think that's what did it. So other than that, I mean, it's just the occasional kind of like twinge, you know, little bitty headache. Nothing that's major or where I just have to lay down and rest, and I can't go throughout my day. Let's see, what else? I have been having some Braxton Hicks. I know the other night we went to Main Event, and I was walking around probably for about 30 minutes. We were in like the arcade, I don't know, whatever, the arcade section of Main Event. And about 30 minutes, I mean, I was walking around, I had to stop. My stomach got really tight, and I had a lot of pressure. Almost like I felt like she was going to come out. Obviously she wasn't, but I just had so much pressure that I felt like she was going to come out. So, speaking of pressure, I mean, as I said, you know, lots of pressure down there. I've also been it feels like really swollen. I don't know if that has to do with the extra blood flow. But it just actually started happening like about maybe 4 days ago. So I'm not really sure what that is, but I have been having that. And obviously getting super tired all the time. I get at least 8 hours of sleep each night, and I am still exhausted no matter what I do. I mean, I stay at home. I don't work. So, I mean, it's not like I have a major amount of stuff to do besides, you know, my basic housework that I do each day. Shouldn't be getting tired from it, but I know it's just a pregnancy thing. I'm hoping that my nesting stage kicks in, because I really would like it to kick in so I can get this house kind of spotless and stuff before Miss Kaylin comes. Let's see, what else? As far as Kaylin goes, she's doing really good. Tons of movement all day, all night. It's almost to the point now to where it doesn't hurt as it's excruciating, but it's not pleasant. I mean, her movements, I know she's just running out of room, and her movements are just really tight in there. So I have been having, you know, that whenever she moves. It's only been like the past week. So, and we also have noticed that she reacts to me and my husband different. If I put my hand on my stomach, she is just everywhere. She will kick me and move, and as soon as my husband puts his hand on my stomach, she just stops completely. I don't know. Yeah. And maybe either Daddy has a calming effect, or she prefers Mommy. I'm not really sure what it is.
Cool, Mommy.
So, I mean, other than that, everything else has been going good in my pregnancy. I did have my midwife appointment last week. It was last Wednesday. So that was I don't remember what day it was. Anyways, it was it was last Wednesday. Everything looked good. She took my blood again. She took my blood in the beginning, and then she took it again last time just to check my hemoglobin levels. I think that's really all that she was checking for this time. I haven't mentioned, I don't think, that My uterus, my measurement of my uterus has always been more than how many weeks I am. At the beginning of my pregnancy, I was measuring 4 to 5 weeks ahead of what I really was. Right now, I was measuring, let's see, it was 30 weeks when I went. 30 weeks and 2 days, and I was measuring just right above 32 centimeters. Not 33 centimeters yet, but right at 30, a little bit above 32. So about 2 weeks ahead. Casey and I still believe that I am 2 weeks ahead of what my midwife says that I am. Just the way that I'm feeling and the way that Kaylin feels and her size, I really do think that's what I am. We did have her ultrasound at 18 weeks. That's when we found out that she was a girl. That was my only ultrasound that I had. And, you know, the doctor who did it, the OBGYN, said that she was measuring right on track. But I know that ultrasounds, you know, can be wrong sometimes. They're not always accurate. I think I'm just having a smaller baby. But I really do think that I am 2 weeks ahead of time. So I think that I'm 33 weeks, but I guess we really won't know unless I had another ultrasound, but I won't get another ultrasound since I'm with a midwife. But I guess we'll just see. Her heartbeat was great, but everything has been great. It's been difficult getting around and doing stuff with Adriana. You know, whenever I was pregnant with her, I was on bed rest from 28 weeks and I was induced at 37 weeks. So I was on bed rest the whole entire time, and I got to rest whenever I wanted to. With her, I cannot rest. Just doesn't happen. You can't do it whenever you have a 4-year-old running around. Not to mention you have 2 puppies and, you know, 2 cats. It's hard to do stuff, and then your husband works, you know, at the least 12-hour days. Most of the time he's working 16 to 18-hour days. So I'm pretty much taking care of the house and doing everything all by myself pretty much all day long. Which I'm not complaining about because I love that he allows me to be a stay-at-home mom and his job allows me to do that, but it's just really getting hard now. So, let's see. Another thing I was going to talk about is my midwife. You know, we originally went with the midwife because it was a cheaper route than having a hospital birth and going to an OBGYN. But sometimes I sit there and I wonder if it was really the right choice. You know, when I first went to meet my midwife, you know, she was all about, it is your pregnancy, your birth, you get to decide what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what you have to do. So, she's kind of, it's almost like she's contradicting what she was saying, you know, what she said in the beginning. She kept on telling me to go to the chiropractor. I personally always said I would never go to a chiropractor, and I never will. She, when my last appointment was last Wednesday, she asked me if I had made my appointment with the chiropractor yet, and I said, no, I really don't think I'm going to. I just don't want to. And she said, well, you need to. Do I need to make you go? Something about that just, I don't know, just rubbed me the wrong way, kind of set my mood tone of like, I thought it was my birth. Who are you to tell me what I have to do? Going to the chiropractor, you have to keep on going afterwards, and I really don't want to. You know, this is how I see it. Women have been giving birth for thousands and thousands and thousands of years by themselves. No chiropractor, so why can't I have one now? I mean, why do I have to go to one now? So, and the other thing was that she recommended I go to a childbirth class. Kind of the same concept. And I told her, you know, I just think I will be fine. You know, I don't want to pay an extra $300 to go to childbirth class when I've already given birth to a child and I've gone through it all before. So, yeah. And then the whole other thing about breastfeeding, but I mean, you know, she wants me to breastfeed. I really don't. I've decided, you know, I just don't think it's something that I want to do. I'd rather bottle feed. I bottle fed with Adriana, and you know, she's perfect. She's smart. She excels in everything that she does. So, yeah. It's a totally different subject for a totally different day, though. So, I've been having just troubles with my midwife. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. It's like I almost wish that I could change to my old OBGYN that I had with Adriana. I just don't want to be stuck with a major hospital bill. I mean, I'm terrified of giving birth naturally. terrified. My pain tolerance is not very high, so I'm not really sure how it's going to go. I know if I had to, I can go to the hospital at any time and just get an epidural, and that's where I can deliver. So, anyways. But overall, everything else has been going good. Just the main symptoms that you have, you know, around the 30 week of pregnancy. I'm healthy. My blood pressure is good. So I guess that's all that matters. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Let me do a belly shot for y'all really fast. Let's see if I can get up really fast. Let's see.
Okay, Mom.
Okay. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can do my belly shot really fast.
Wait, let's see.
Hold on. I am stacking stuff because that is how I'm doing my belly shot today. So, this is going to be my I'm 31 weeks and 2 days pregnant today. So this is my belly. All I am is having a big belly. I'm not gaining weight anywhere else. So this is my belly. This is it from the front. And then this is it from the other side. Let me get my shirt. I have found that none of my clothes fit me, so I have resorted to my maxi skirt and a pair of shorts, and I have a pair of jeans, maternity jeans. So this is it from the front. My belly button is popping. I do have some stretch marks, which I never got with Adriana, but they're very few. And then this is the other side. So, yeah. If y'all have any questions, let me know. If not, I will see y'all for my 31-week pregnancy update. And I'm also going to be making a life update because I realized I have not done that. And so much stuff has happened. So, anyways, I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.